Hey guys, Kamakuno. Today I'm doing an advanced review on Image Comics Mind the Gap issue 1. So let's start this review. Let's talk about the cover first. The cover for this is really one of the reasons I picked up this issue. It was great, it looked great, it looked different, it looked like a different story, and it looked interesting. So definitely one of the reasons I picked it up. It had great art. Let's talk about the story now. There's this girl named Ellie. She gets hurt in a subway, and no one knows how, no one knows why, no one knows anything about it. So right now she's stuck in a coma in the hospital, and her friends, her family are all with her, and two of her friends want to find out, alright, what happened to her? We know this was not a fall, and what is this? Let's figure it out. How did this happen? And they're going to try to figure it out. Right now Ellie is in a coma, and because of that, she's in her mind. She's stuck in her mind, and she sees all these people that are also stuck in a coma. And she meets this guy named Bobby. And Bobby's kind of like her, I guess, her helper through all of this. He's trying to show her way through her mind, explaining what's happening, and explaining that, other people are going through the same thing as you, and this is how you're coping. And it's just this whole another world in her mind, and she's trying to figure out, trying to come up with the pieces of how she got into this coma. And Bobby's trying to help her out, also trying to help her figure out what her name is, everything. Just trying to figure out, trying to make Ellie remember. So, did I like this issue? This comic book was supposed to be a psychological thriller. That means it's a comic book which is supposed to put you on the edge of your seat. It's supposed to have a big mystery. It's supposed to have those moments where you're like, what just happened? What? Like those crazy moments, like the oh my god moments. And that's what a psychological thriller is. Kind of like Black Swan. Those moments like, what just happened? That's what a psychological thriller is supposed to be. And with this, I felt like it wasn't. It wasn't really a thriller at all. Because a thriller, again, is supposed to put you on the edge of your seat, and I didn't care about these characters yet. And there's nothing that really surprised me in this issue. Nothing that really is like, I need to pick the next issue up, which every psychological thriller is supposed to have, every mystery story is supposed to have, and this just didn't have it. And it's interesting. I thought it was a cool concept, her having her own world in her mind and having other coma people that she could relate to. And in the ending, there's a cool cliffhanger. Nothing that makes me want to really pick up the next issue, but there's a cool cliffhanger in the end. But I was a little disappointed because, like I said, I expected this to be a little bit better, and I just didn't really get that. I didn't get I guess I didn't really get that thriller story that I really wanted. But I still want to learn more about these characters. I still want to learn. I think that's something from issue 1 that, even though it had so many pages, I think it was like 50 pages or something, so it's a little longer than other comic books. It still felt like they didn't explain these characters well enough, and I still want to learn more about these characters. We learn bits and pieces, a bit. We don't learn enough. And there's also a doctor in this comic that's a little suspicious, and that's kind of interesting. So something else about psychological thrillers is really based on the characters, and I think they should really build on these characters if they want to make this really a thriller, and that's exactly what they have to do, is build on these characters. And I think they started out in an okay place. It's just that I kind of want more from issue 1, and issue 1, really a lot of issue 1, especially for a series that's not having like a favorite superhero or something, or your favorite characters, a new story, you have to grab your audience from issue 1, and I felt like, for me, it didn't grab me to want to pick up issue 2. So, again, it was an okay issue. I expected more, maybe because I was disappointed, but it's okay. It's not great. So I give it 2.5. I say don't pick this issue up. I didn't love it. Again, if you like psychological thrillers, you might enjoy this, and even if you might not enjoy this, if you really like them, but if you really expect to be on the edge of your seat, but issue 2 might improve this issue and might explain more. So if you want, you might want to pick this issue if you want to continue to issue 2 and see if that's good. But for me, I say don't pick it up. I give it 2.5. It's just I guess I had high expectations and they kind of were let down. But this was Comic Uno. Hope you guys enjoyed. And also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. In the description below, there'll be a link for both my Twitters, for both my YouTube channels, and I have news about both my channels. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And this was Comic Uno. And again, I say don't pick this issue up. See you guys.